Hey, hi guys. I'm finally making this video presentation of Aleppo Freedom in English. I've already done it in French, but English better. Aleppo Freedom, what is? First of all, I wanted to do a comparison with Iron Chess theaters. My first theater's Iron Chess was kind of very left, right, blue, red, etc. And this is something really nice to know where you're going to go, etc., and to know well the situation. But it was kind of too easy to feel a situation like that, too comfortable. So I've created different theaters where the blue and the red are kind of merged. Um, and these theaters is at 90% built for helicopters. If you take an aircraft, well, a plane, you're supposed to fly as a support aircraft, a recon aircraft, like you take an 8NC, a Harriers, but F-16, F-18, these kind of aircrafts will be not comfortable on these theaters because it's kind of short for a fast aircraft, and the threats are not very fit. Doesn't really fit for kind of a great aircraft like that. Um, so let's take the PowerPoint. It's taking part in Syria map, in Syria area. You will need to install French pack for these theaters because many units here is using French pack. And no, I'm not going to make a free French pack version because now like 20 to 50% of the theaters is here because of French pack, so not going to remove it. So French pack is the first condition. Second condition is having Syria map, and maybe the third condition will be to have 32 gigs of RAM because this thing sucks RAM so much. Or maybe if you run this mission on a dedicated server, you won't need as much RAM. But well, kind of a very heavy theaters, heavy mission. So there is like a free zone, which is a safe free zone, let's say that, on Hatay Airport and Bas el Al Assad Airport. These two airports are mainly here for make air Harriers and 8NC taking off. You will be, it's totally free for you to take off from here with the choppers, but well, these are more for airplanes. First point is, as Iron Chess, I'm giving these theaters as a tool, okay? So feel free to tweak it in any kind of possibilities, every options you want to tweak, feel free to do it. It's a tool, you know, a sandbox, so if you want to tweak it, feel free to do it. Do as you wish in these theaters. I'm just making that as a base of emissions. So on the western part it's kind of safe, and in the middle of the theaters over here it's starting to get in the red zone. The position you see here of the blue and the red units are not so mandatory. I've made them appear on the kneeboards in order to make you feel that there is enemy units. Making a zone red doesn't make you feel in danger, but if you show the unit's position, now you feel uncomfortable playing here. Just for information, these positions are not so mandatory because some units are spawning with a random factor with the triggers. Um, the blue circles represent the SAM threat zone, but actually there is no red cup or red flying aircraft, ELOs or planes whatsoever. The sky is kind of free of enemy cap or ELOs. Yeah, let's switch to the next one. So I've made, like Iron Chess, because I think it's working great like that, a first kneeboard which is included in the mission folder. A first kneeboard to show the situation, a second kneeboard showing you the tactical position. So we have 3 airfield, the 2-1 on the west we've talked about, there is Hama on the south, and we have 3 FARP, 1 and 3, so Minak at the north, Taftanaz on the south of Aleppo, are the 2 main helicopter bases, but we have the number 2 here, which is a very small FARP located in a small forest near Aleppo. You have to know that, well, the theater is named Aleppo Freedom, so uh, the action is happening mainly on Aleppo Freedom, but feel free to implement any other mission on the rest of the theaters because, well, the plot is Aleppo, but every part on this theater could be used. Let's now zoom in a bit on Aleppo. So I've tried to make like a safe route, which is shown here in blue, because of course when you are in the red area, so it's kind of everywhere, you're supposed to be always aware of missile launch, etc. But it's kind of a bad thing in DCS to have this kind of situation because you're going to get shot without knowing from who, from where, for anything, and it's kind of a stupid things to do because if you want to make it intelligent, you will not fly in a red area like that. It's too dangerous. So I've tried to make a blue route, a blue zone, a blue route, a safe blue route, sorry, where you can fly without being in danger. If you get attacked in this safe route, please tell me and I will try to remove that. We need to have a route where you know you're safe. If you're not safe, you won't take off. So at each base, Minak at the north, Dallas, which is the FAB here, and Taftanas at the south, there are some towers. We have some Titan beacon, and we have some beacon, I can't remember if it's 4 beacon. Well, on the UE, if you tune your FM radio on this frequency, you will have a tone, and this tone will guide your aircraft. There is this kind of features in other aircraft, but don't know which one. We have the runway heading. Well, I think it's not true because 10:28 for the both. I think there is a mistake, but whatsoever. Whatever. So yeah, the red area of Aleppo, etc. We know there is some position. Let's zoom in now a bit on Aleppo. So we have the Dallas FARP very near to Aleppo. I think it's like 30 to 20 nautical miles, maybe closer. The blue safe route, sorry. You have to know that on the north of Aleppo, it's clean. At the east of Aleppo, sorry, it's clean. But at the south and at the east, it's not supposed to be clean. So please pay attention when you fly above Aleppo to stay at the north and northwest part, sorry, of Aleppo. At the top center of Aleppo, there is a huge building. You will notice it on VFR. This building is occupied by Blue Force. There is a Taken beacon at the top of this building. There is a radio emitting for navigation. So it's 88 megahertz, 88 X-ray for your Taken. I make it similar, so well, more easy. And so to show you this position, yeah, like that. This is the building. It's kind of huge. You will see it VFR pretty easily. And no, I'm sorry, but I could not make a FARP at the top of the building. I wish I could make helos landing at the top of the building and refuel, but no, it's not possible. Putting a FARP here make the entire building disappear, so I can't, sorry. So what's the point of the theater? The main thing. So there is a situation, but what's more? What's more is the enemy troops. So I think it's well, to my experience, when you fly in DCS, you see one object, you go, you rush, you bombed it, you rocket it, you killed it, and that's it. And you do not really pay attention to what's near this object. And if you do, well, it's not very well. If you see something near the tank you're trying to destroy, you notice it, but that's it, nothing more. And I've tried to make an additional part of the enemy troops which you need to know the briefing and you need to know before flying in the theater. So, and it's also something great if you edit missions and if you want to trick a bit the theaters. This is how it works. So you see there is some enemy troops located in some part of the theaters. So what else? The thing is, every unit, or at most, every unit of the theaters is what's that? Well, whatever. Every unit of the theaters is part of a scheme, an example, a template, yes, a template which is located for you if you edit the mission. I've put the template here at Tapka. There is also the blue templates, I think they are, can't remember, where are they? Here, no. Where are the blue templates? Ah, come on. Crap, I don't remember, sorry. So, I don't remember where I put the blue templates. Maybe they're hidden. Well, I let you find the blue template. So, how it works. The enemy troops are mainly part of these 6 template. So, first template is this one, and it's named here, red level 1. 2 is red level 2, 3 level 3, etc. until you reach level 6, red level 6. Why did I do that? First of all, it's a mission editor matters because when you edit a mission, it's taking so much time to build each group one by one. So by creating templates, it's easier for you as a mission editor to build a mission. The thing is, when you go to the list of enemy troops, one second, red, that's it. You see here on the group that you have on the top left, group name, red level 1, red level 1-1, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14. So it's already study. No, it's Google Trad, please. It's tidy. Sorry, it's tidy. Red level 2, then red level 3. So it's very easy to go around and to manage your enemy troops. And because there is so many units on the theaters, 1100, you need to make it tidy. So it's tidier having this like that. Every groups is player can drive. Every groups is meant to be used by combined armed player, red or blue. That's it. So yes, what's more about these groups? It's not only something for mission editors trouble. It's something also to plan your mission. So when you fly in a mission, as I said, you see a tank on your TGP, you destroy it, and that's it. You go to the next tank to destroy it. But here it's not working that way. It's supposed to be used into the briefing. So when you fly the mission, imagine you see few infantries. So you know there is infantries, but what's more, with this scheme of 6, with the template of 6 units, you will need to identify what group you are going to fight. So if you see 1 jeep and 3 infantries, you will know that it's a recon team. If it's a recon team, you will know that there is no major SAM threats. So you know that with a very not impressive aircraft, you will be able to destroy this group. And also, I've not mentioned it here, but every group have kind of a plot behind it. So recon team, they are not going to be located into a city. They are going to be located like on the countryside, at the end of the red area, red frontier. They are here for recon. Patrol team, these guys are located in small city. There is a manpad, and yes, that's it. So there is a plot, something. I try to make it something logical and not placed every unique like randomly. More Shining Squad, these guys are kind of, it gets more dangerous for the level, so level 1, 2, 3, Recon Team, Patrol Team, more Shining Squad, sorry, green, yellow, red, you know the point. So well, that's it. More Shining Squad, these guys are in big city and they are here to supposed to maintain orders and political stuff into the city. If you go to the last page of the briefing, of the keyboard, sorry, you have level 4, 5, and 6. 4 is light fighting groups. This guy is getting very dangerous. 5 is heavy fighting groups. You can see on the image here that these guys can move. They can be a convoy or stationary. And also, the more dangerous the group, the less quantity there is. So, like in the theaters, maybe there is 20 recon team, but there is like 2 heavy fighting groups. I'm not going to go in depth of each groups. You can read, you can see the mission. And 6 is combat division. Maybe there is 1 or 2 combat division. But this is the point. As a mission editor, it's make editing the mission so much easier. And when you kind of trying to equalize the threat with the number of players that are going to be in the mission, it's making your job so much easier. And also as a player, as a pilot, before you engage a threat, you need to know what groups it's within, like so you know what's going on. Like if you see Estrella, you know that there is a ZSU 57 maybe in the group, and well, you know that you must not reach 6 nautical miles more. So, well, I let you fly your aircraft, but this is supposed to be used as a kind of short information card on your keyboard. Well, and that's it. What can I say more? This version actually is 0.8.4. What's going to be added next? To be honest, I don't know much about what I can add to make these theaters better, because I don't have that much idea. The theaters is already pretty huge, so I cannot add stuff. I can just replace, make it more efficient. And that's it. So there's some stuff is going to, oh yes, the special stuff of the theaters. So there is Moose, there is Zeus. I let you know what Zeus is. There are some blue helos taking off and going around on the map. If you go on the majors radio frequency, so 251, because it's the default. I always try to make you use the stuff like the radios on my theaters, because this is something you cannot go away from. You cannot run away from radio usage in an aircraft. So to force you using your radio on the default one, which is 251 on main aircraft, I've had a message, and I think on 251 it's some Russian or Arabic communication. So because it's this situation taking part in Syria, and we have some Russian units and some, let's say, Arabic units, there is some radio communication on this frequency. And also on the 116, I can't remember, on 116 there is also a radio message going on. So it's kind of immersive to have this communication, like you have intercepted some walkie-talkie communication. It's very great. And I just hope you don't speak Russian or Arabic, because you will understand what's going on, and maybe it's something totally away from a combat situation. So I didn't pay attention to that. So about the triggers, let's continue. So there are some triggers for setting up the beacon transmission on the FM communication. There are some destruction going on Aleppo. So like there is a 50%. What's going on? Oh no, this one, sorry, is the shelling of Aleppo here. Like so, this Earth is not supposed to be walking. Yes, some artillery. Yes, disregard. I think I'm going to remove it. So no things to talk about so much because it's going to go out. Artillery and okay, that's it. And well, here we go. I let you try the theaters. Please, if you see some bugs, some errors, some mistakes from my part, if you have any idea to improve these theaters, please tell me. And well, that's it. Please enjoy the theaters and see you next time. Goodbye.